Good morning, traders. Richard trading quick Ichimoku cloud chart market review of the Nasdaq Composite Index, the Nasdaq 100 Index, the Nasdaq Equal Weighted Index, and the Nasdaq 100 excluding tech, just to get a really big picture view of the market. Now, if we look at where we are right now, a nice new little high in the markets there. We took out three upside price targets. It was this Fibonacci extension zone 23.6, then the 38, the 25,000 one there, and then the 50% extension 25,705, and now getting close to the next upside target of 26,092. So keep that in mind. It's a nice strong rally at the moment. Risk factor now is we quite extended from the top end of the Ichimoku cloud. So it will be kind of healthier if the market at some point to consolidate this move a little bit and digest this move. But the way we got to these upside targets, when the breakout occurred over here, we were looking at this move towards the cloud chart, the resistance zone there, breakout past that. So then we use this move to then project the upside targets in the market. So keep a close eye out on 26,009, then 27,000, and then another one 27,347. But I do think at that point we would probably get some form of a bit of a consolidation just to digest this all these strong gains. The other risk factor is quite a steep slope of ascent here. One would much rather have a bit of a lowest degree sloping here, but this is a very steep move in a very short space of time in the Nasdaq Composite Index. But keep those upside targets in mind. Now the Nasdaq 100 is doing something similar. We're there about the rally is about 14% from the base breakout now. And we've got these Fibonacci targets. We took out 26,000, 27,000, 27,880, and just took out 28,278 with the next target here, 29,567. I do think we'll get to 30,000 here, maybe in the earnings season, about 5% away from that. So depending when NVIDIA reports, if the upside momentum is going to be sustained. But just to get back to the 20, let's say that there's about a 3%, 3.28% move up until the 29,568 target in the Nasdaq 100 index. So these are the upside targets we've got in the market. Once again, a little bit extended from the top end of the Ichimoku cloud. So there is consolidation risk in and around these upside targets. Now the other thing to look out for is the NDXE, which is the equal weighted index, also performing very, very well. Also quite extended here from this base breakout here. It broke out of this massive consolidation base, but we're now in what we call the staircase, as we now have a new rally on our hands in the equal weighted one. So far so good. The equal weighted one is also moving higher, so we could see further gains in this index. Now the risk factor is in the NDXX. The Nasdaq 100X technology is still bearish. We need to see a breakout past this top end cloud chart resistance. So far it's the tech heavy index of the Nasdaq 100, and that's driving the market in the Nasdaq 100 as well as the Nasdaq Composite. So we've not seen the market moving higher. That's on an X technology basis. So that's one of the big risk factors. The two big risk factors here is, yes, we're hitting upside targets in the Nasdaq 100, Nasdaq Composite, largely driven by the AI play. So lots of interest in the AI theme going forward. So it's a nice long-term growth story, but valuations at these levels is critical. And the other thing is that the market breadth is not so good because we don't have the Nasdaq X tech making new highs. So keep that in mind. That is very, very important to note. So we're not out the woods yet. There's a lot of work for the market to do for the Nasdaq 100X tech to catch up with the rest of the market. But so far so good. Getting close to the upside targets there, 24,000 for the Nasdaq Composite, and then the Nasdaq 100 looking for an upside target of 29,568 on that side. Thank you for watching. Until next time, happy cloud chart trading. Bye for now.